Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Class 9 Subject Physics Chapter number 5. Today is our topic variation of acceleration gravity g with altitude. Today's our topic is a gravitation of g with altitude. For this value to find of this value, there is a one equation that will show that the value of this g is inversely proportional to the radius of the earth. Here that is the equation. Okay, this is the general equation, and the equation is that g is equal to capital G m e over r square. Here we can say that this equation shows that the value of g acceleration due to the gravity g depends upon the radius of the earth at its surface. The value of g is inversely proportional to the square of the distance from the center of the earth, but it does not remains constant. It decreases with altitude. Altitude is the height of the object or a place above the sea level. The value of g is greater at the sea level at the hills. Here the new word is that the altitude. Altitude, other word we can say that is a height. Let's suppose we have an earth. Let's suppose we have an earth, and the center to this point, that is known as the radius of the earth. Okay, and that is a mass of the earth point. Here let's suppose we have a mass above the surface like this, and the distance between this earth surface and this object is depend upon, we can say that is h. Okay, now here we can say that the weight of this object w is equal to mg lies downward. Okay, because both objects are attract to each other by the force of attraction, because we know that earth there is an force of attraction which attracts the every body towards its center, that is known as a gravitational force. Okay, now let's come to the topic, and there now we can see that the total radius between the center of the earth and the object is total is r plus h. Here that equation also becomes like this. Here I am explaining again. Consider, let's suppose a body of mass m, altitude h as shown in the figure. This distance of the body from the center of the earth becomes r plus h. Therefore using equation we will get that gh is equal to g m e over r plus h whole का square. By this value we can conclude there are 2 or 3 more points. We can say that according to this above equation, we can find an object is placed on a placed on the surface of the earth, or a place above away from the surface of the earth. We can find the value of g, and how we can say that the value of g increases or decreases. Here there are some examples. Let's suppose according to the above equation we come to know that the height equal to the one earth radius above the surface of the earth, g becomes 1/4 of its value or value on the earth. Here we can see that we have suppose that we suppose that one earth radius height is equal to one earth radius, and let's suppose height is equal to 1 and radius r is equal to 1. Put the value in the equations. Okay. R1 plus H1. 2 का square 4. And R plus H is the constant, so it can be written in this form. So we can say that the value, if the earth's height's value is equal to the one earth radius, then we can say that the value of g is 1/4 of its radius. Similarly, if we take 2 earth radius, then it will become a ninth, that it will become 1/9 of the earth. Here we can solve this. Okay, now we will take distance of 2 earth radius above the earth's surface. The value of g becomes 1/9 of its value of the earth. Here we will take that height is equal to 1, putting value me over r plus h whole ka square. These are constant and I will write it at the last for the formula completion. Okay, MEO r is equal to 2 plus h1, that is equal to 2. Here we can take like this constant on the other side, or you can put it at the last. Okay, for the completion of the formula. Okay, g, that is equal to MEO 2 plus 1 3 whole square and me over 9. Here we can write this GH is equal to 1 over 9 me over r plus h whole square, and that is the formula completion. How we can get value of 1 of 9th and how we'll get 1 of 4th. Okay, that is our topic. Okay, now we have some mini exercise, and the first question is that does an apple attract the earth towards it? Yes, the answer is that yes, both objects are attracted to each other, but the apple's weight is too much small. That's why we can say that this force cannot be feel. Like we can say that our body and the earth both are attracted to each other, but due to the less mass of body, we cannot feel it that we attract the other. Uh, okay, now the next question, what force an apple weighing 1 Newton attract the earth? Yes, we know that the force of gravity is always acting on body equal to its weight. Now we can say that the force acting on a body is equal to the weight. Here then we can say that that is equal 1 Newton. Okay, now the third one is that does the apple does the weight of an apple increases, decreases, or remain constant when taken to the top of the mountain? Here we have a discussion that the value of gravitational acceleration, gravity, is inversely proportional to the radius. So we can say that when we take an apple to the mountain, the radius will be increase and decrease inversely proportional. That's why the weight of an apple decreases. That is our